Play with the best at ufifa.com to get a discount on all your FIFA points and coins. Use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to yet another week of Team of the Week predictions, week 35. We're going to kick things off with a goalkeeper as we normally do on the subs bench. Vanna in the Portuguese league made 7 saves, also picked up man of the match in a 2-1 win over Sporting. Our token bronze in Team of the Week 35 is going to be Gilbert Kumson, got himself a hat-trick in a 4-0 win over Viking. Reinhold Jabo got himself a hat-trick in a 6-0 win. Yet another hat-trick in this week's Team of the Week predictions, and we're still only on the bench, of course. Justin Meram, he got a hat-trick and he also picked up man of the match in a 3-2 win over Montreal. Already into the golds on the bench, just because there are so many games played. Obviously all the leagues are wrapping up now and so many players deserved informs. Kyle Norton being one of them. He picked up a goal, man of the match against Sunderland to secure Swansea's survival in the Premier League. Nemanja Nikolic of Chicago got 2 goals and 1 assist and also picked up man of the match in a 4-1 win on their quest to win the World Cup. I feel stupid having to explain the last bit, but I feel that a lot of people are going to criticise me and say that Chicago can't win the World Cup. That's the point. That's the joke. Let's move on. Schweiber got 2 goals and 1 assist. He also picked up man of the match in his side's 3-1 win. Manuel Fernandez looking to pick up his 3rd special card of the season with 2 assists and also 1 goal. And he also picked up man of the match in that game, incidentally. They went on to win 4-0. Jonas, sneaking under the radar this year, keeps getting himself in forms people just don't really notice. He always ends up on the bench. 88 rated this would be, and on the bench as well. Unbelievable. 2 goals and 1 assist, also man of the match in a 5-0 win to secure the league title for Benfica for what I believe is the 4th season in a row. Kramaric of Hoffenheim, who has been on the cusp of getting himself an inform all season, could finally be doing it. 2 goals and a man of the match performance in a 5-3 win over Werder Bremen. Batshuayi of Chelsea, if you missed the drama, not drama, but the comedy, I should say, on his Twitter page, he tweeted out after he scored the winner against West Brom to secure Chelsea the league title that he needs an inform for this performance, otherwise he's going to have to move over to PES. And EA tweeted him back, "Don't worry, we've got you," or something along those lines. So it's almost guaranteed that he is going to get himself an inform. And if there was ever a guy in FIFA that deserved an inform more than any other player, it is Wagner Love. How he didn't get a most consistent, I will never know. He got himself a hat-trick and he also picked up man of the match in a 4-2 win. Every single week this guy scores at least 1 goal. More likely 2 goals. He is a goal machine in the Turkish league. He needs this inform. On to the starting 11, and goalkeepers are very difficult this week. I've really struggled with it, so I've gone with Lux from Deportivo. He made 5 saves, kept a clean sheet, also picked up man of the match in a 0-0 draw with Villarreal. Sticking with the Spanish league momentarily, we've gone for Gaia, 1 goal, clean sheet, and also man of the match in a 1-0 win for Valencia over Espanyol. Dirk Kuyt rolled back the years earlier today and scored himself a hat-trick in a 3-1 win for Feyenoord, edging them ever closer to the Eredivisie title. Raja Nainggolan at it again with yet another great performance for his side, this time scoring and assisting against Juventus in a 3-1 victory. Jose Callejon, many thought this guy deserved a most consistent team of the season, myself included, more so just because I wanted to play with him, but he could be getting an inform which would, let's be honest, be almost as good as one of those team of the season most consistents. He got himself 2 goals and 1 assist. He also picked up man of the match in a 5-0 win for Napoli. So I already mentioned earlier that Jonas is potentially in line for an inform, but so is Pizzi. I mean, it was a 5-0 scoreline. They won the league with that game, so I think 1 goal and 1 assist from Pizzi could very well be enough to earn him an inform. So last week I mentioned Lucas, and this week I'm almost certain he'll get it. He got 2 goals, and he also picked up man of the match and played a perfect 10 match rating in PSG's 5-0 demolition job over San Etienne. Toni Kroos of Real Madrid got involved heavily in their 4-1 win today. He got a goal and an assist. Not quite as many goals as a certain someone, which I'll mention soon, I'm sure. But this should be enough for the inform. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. No? Neymar, 97 rated potentially. It's almost impossible for EA to ignore this. A hat-trick, 1 assist and man of the match in a 4-1 win for Barcelona. Daniel Sturridge showing us there is indeed some life still left in those legs with a goal in a 4-0 win over West Ham, putting Liverpool firmly in the driving seat for 4th place going into the final game of the season. Olivier Giroud has had somewhat of an eventful week. He kicked things off against Southampton, coming off the bench to secure all 3 points. And then against Stoke on Saturday, he grabbed himself 2 goals from a starting position, once again to secure the points in that game. Now we move on to the potential informs, and the first up is going to be Philippe Coutinho. He got 2 goals and 1 assist, and he also picked up man of the match in Liverpool's 4-0 win over West Ham. And I would firmly agree with all of you that he deserves it more than Danny Sturridge, but I believe that the Premier League team of the season will release on Friday, so they won't want Coutinho in packs for 2 days and then to replace him with the team of the season. It doesn't make sense. They'll go to the next best option, which was Danny Sturridge, and they'll stick Coutinho, of course, in team of the season. So just in case you missed it, Bayern Munich played Leipzig over the weekend, and what an unbelievable game it was. Leipzig were leading right up until like the 86th, 87th minute, and then Bayern Munich turned on the Jets and scored 3 in like 5 minutes and won the game 5-4. It was an unbelievable game. The only realistic player I can see getting an inform from it as well is going to be Arjen Robben. He scored a goal, that was it, but he scored the winner in the 5-4 game. But Lewandowski scored twice. It's not enough by his standards, plus he didn't play well by his standards either. Thiago got a goal, but again, by his standards these days, because he's got like 12 informs already, that's not going to be enough. So Arjen Robben, realistically, is the only other player, because Alaba was the other one that scored, but he was a defender. He conceded 4 goals, so we could be seeing another inform Arjen Robben. So I know a lot of you are going to have a go at me if I don't mention this man, Cristiano Ronaldo. He got himself 2 goals and picked up man of the match in a 4-1 win over Sevilla, which is a significant result, and maybe normally it might be enough, but he's got so many special cards, and I'm fully aware that he would probably be a left wing as well, because he switched halfway through the game when Morata went off, but it's irrelevant because I don't think he's going to get himself an inform. He's maxed out with cards, essentially. He's got 1 card, a team of the season left, and I think that's all that EA can do unless they want to reissue a 98. That's the only other instance where they could do it, but I don't think they will. Penultimately, from the French League, we have Radamel Falcao. Got 2 goals today against Lille, which has all but secured the league title for Monaco. I think goal difference stands in between themselves and PSG with 1 game remaining. In fact, I think even Monaco have a game in hand. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But either way, it might be enough. I wouldn't think it would be, but I'm hoping it will be because I actually really like Falcao in this game. I've never done this before, but Lacazette has literally just scored in the 94th minute, so it's a late addition to the end of this video, although I would put him into the team of the week. I'd have to re-commentate everything. So he got 2 goals and 1 assist in a 3-1 win over Montpellier, meaning that I think he might squeeze out someone like Pizzi, who would be the second inform from the Benfica game. So just bear that in mind once you've watched the whole thing. Now, if you think I've left anybody out, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Do it politely. No need for arguing. We're all friends here. Also know that there was so much going on this week because obviously every game is sort of winding up to the end of the season. I had to do a lot of research behind the scenes to see which game meant what in the league, if one game was more significant than the other and everything. So hopefully you guys appreciate the level of detail I've gone into here. I've probably got it all wrong, but I hope I've done a good job. If you think I have done, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.